get into losers finals here at TrueComboThursdays, the very first one. Thank you guys for watching.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're actually calling this TrueComboThursdays now.
Yeah. No more champion shop.
Yeah.
Okay. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. I know there's a lot of other big tournaments going on right now. Little Big House is going on. Shout out to Rich Brown for beating Nairo.
Hey.
And so yeah, thank you guys for watching. We got Aphro. Is Aphro still with EM?
Yeah.
Okay, Aphro against Fire and Dice, JWest side. This is Johnny's first tournament in a while. He's been not competing. I know he went to Abadango Saga, but he did not compete. So it's good to see him back, even though he beat me, so I'm a little upset, but it's fine.
Yeah. Johnny was busy playing Overwatch for a long time.
He really was, man.
He's finally back.
Yeah, he just got too tired of Genji. He complains about Genji all the time. So now he's sitting here. Maybe we'll give him some Bayonetta stuff to complain about. Don't die.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for not dying, Johnny.
He was able to live that.
Yep. Oh no, it's happening again. Okay.
Oh, all right.
History repeats itself, and Johnny is able to live 2 times.
Yeah. He was able to escape at that time.
Good grab from Johnny. Oh no. He didn't go for a second up air.
Yeah, if he went for a second up air, he probably would have died.
Yeah, maybe he just wasn't confident in the fact that it was going to hit. Just wanted to get as much damage as possible while he was up there. Didn't want to risk up being after 2 up airs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it seems like Aphro's just putting him in a constant state of pressure. He's not really found any footing since this game has started, and that is going to be the first stock. Aphro playing so well.
Aphro's just really in like such a good dominant control of the pace of the match.
Yeah.
Because so far, JWest, like, I feel like SAMUS kind of ends up losing to Bayonetta in the neutral.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't help the fact that every single character in the game gets like 40 to 50% combos from Bayonetta.
It's also very difficult because you can see Johnny's done it a couple times. He's wanted to run away and charge his charge shot. That's what it's called. I've totally spaced the name for a second. Wow, it goes for a crazy dare. But he's wanted to charge shot, and every single time he does, Aphro just shoots a couple guns at him, and it completely nullifies all of his hard work. That was almost the game.
That was almost over.
Yeah, Johnny hanging on for dear life right now.
Yeah. Johnny's life just flashed before his eyes for a second. But that's a witch time, and that's going to take the stock.
The first one of the game hits, so that makes Aphro 1 for 1 on his witch times.
Yeah. Usually you would want to save witch time till the very end. It's just a guaranteed way to safely close out opponent's stocks. Because if you end up throwing it out, like, somewhere in the very beginning of the match, you would probably be punished for it. Like, if you end up missing, and it could potentially end up costing, like, a lot during the match. Since Bayonetta, she would have to... I wouldn't say she would have to work as hard to bring it back as some other characters, but it wouldn't be fun.
Agreed. Oh my god.
And now
Don't do it. Don't do it to this man.
And that's...
Oh, yeah, dude, Johnny mashing the air dodge button for his life right there. 74% unanswered, though, and it's still going.
Jeez, Aphro,
oh my god.
Please,
oh my god, Aphro eliminates JWest stock in the first 20 seconds of the match, only taking 30%. That was beautiful. That was the best Bayonetta combo I've seen in a long time.
They say that they've nerfed Bayonetta,
that was pre-patch. Yeah. That was 100% a pre-patch Bayonetta combo.
I don't see a difference.
Check the Wii.
Yep.
All right, so
1.7.
JWest might just bring it back right here, though. He needs this edge guard, and he's going to get it. Actually, Aphro runs out of options there.
Yeah, he just missed the ledge because he ended up using his double jump in the middle of that.
So Johnny able to keep his composure and bring that all the way back. It's still under a minute, and we've lost 2 stocks already.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a nice read on the air dodge. All right. Down throw into missile.
What else are you going to do, man? What else are you going to do?
Yeah.
Poor Samus.
Yeah.
In real life, that's sick, though. You throw them, and then you just shoot a missile at them. Like, that's, it's pretty hardcore. It's pretty metal.
Yeah, I mean, it hit him, so...
Yeah, no, it worked.
Yeah.
Okay, but still, man, just like the last game, it feels like Aphro's in total control. Yeah. Oh, this is going to help Johnny. Maybe he can do a stairwell combo of his own. Goes for the up B. Not going to kill. It does kill! Oh my god! I didn't think it was going to kill.
You didn't think it was going to kill?
I thought, I think with proper DI, it wouldn't have killed there. But I guess he DI'd the wrong way.
Yeah. Maybe he B-reversed it.
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes if you end up B-reversing the up B with Samus, since the animation kind of looks the same when you do, it's kind of a mix-up. But that was still really solid by JWest.
No, beautiful stuff there from Johnny. And he brought that back from the depths of hell, too, man. He lost his first stock so fast to one of the best combos I've seen in a long time, period. Not even just from Bayonetta.
Yeah.
and able to keep his composure. And even this set up 1-1 here in Losers Finals.
Yeah.
Wow, all the back airs.
All the back airs. Bayonetta's strongest tool in neutral. It's like, why not spam it?
Very true. Yeah, back air combined with like the presence of Witch Time, guns depending on the situation. She has everything she needs in neutral.
Yeah, definitely strong combinations.
Ooh. Okay, he's again, Aphro's kind of exerting all of his options very early in the air. So if JWest can kind of capitalize and force him to not go to the ledge and then punish the landings, that would help him a lot. Goes for a really weird grab there. I guess it's just expecting Aphro to run in, but
yeah,
Aphro's not that kind of player.
It was probably a bait.
Yeah.
Sometimes Johnny would end up throwing some attacks out like, ooh.
Oh my
that's gonna do
god,
it.
they are taking stock so fast for this
Jeez.
set. They're both just murdering each other off the top.
The set is crazy. But yeah, I was going to say, so sometimes JWest would like to end up throwing stuff out as SAMUS, like a forward tilt or like even sometimes a raw missile, just to force people to try to approach him while like SAMUS is still at a safe distance to the point where she can't get punished by like something like a raw grab, which is what he was able to do there.
Right. I love watching SAMUS crouch because it's like it hardly does anything.
Oh,
like
yeah.
She barely goes any lower. I think she crouches more when she's charging charge shot than when she actually hits down.
I think that is the case, and the animation also kind of looks silly.
Oh yeah, it's super silly. Up B's still not going to do it. No rage on Johnny Westside, so there's no way for that to kill right now. He's going to have to find a back air. Almost does right there.
He almost caught the double jump with the back air, and the up B is going to steal the stock.
That is going to do it. Okay, so JWest once again bringing it back, evening it up.
Ooh, that was a nice combo there by Aphro.
And we're not going to see any of those crazy stairwell combos from JWest just because there are no platforms. But Aphro is still very capable of 0 to deathing with Bayonetta.
Yeah. All right. Dash attack into the up air and in there. Nice string there. And he's still going. Ooh. He's almost going to get the air dodge read with the down air. Oh, my God, Aphro. You saw that?
Playing like a madman, dude.
Yeah. Aphro's just like, I got the lead. I can just go for stuff.
He converts so well off of any hit he gets.
Yeah.
Okay, JWest in a really bad spot here. Got to find his way back to center. Rolls on and actually doesn't get punished for it. Very close, though.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage with that jab.
Falls
Gets out of the,
rapid jab. All right.
He's just walking away, spacing himself away because he knows he can get killed from back air right now.
Yeah. Bat within ended up saving Aphro from that dash attack. All right, down tilt. That was just a raw dash attack punished from a Bayonetta grab.
Yeah, no combos off of the throw, too much percent. Back air, I think that was a weak hit, so it's not going to kill.
Definitely was the sour spot. Ooh.
That could be huge. Oh, he goes for an air dodge read and doesn't get it. Tries to punish the Witch Time with forward smash.
Oh, my goodness.
This game, man, I mean, this is still a very close game because JWest can probably kill with up B soon, if not now.
Ooh, or a charge shot.
Or a charge shot. So absolutely cannot count him out. This is going to give him the time he needs to charge, but he actually opts not to do it.
Yeah. Ooh. Lands back on stage. That was a nice safe back air.
Yeah. Good power shield there from Aphro, though.
Yeah, he power shielded it, and he wasn't able to punish it.
I mean, both of these characters kind of have the same back air, so I think they understand how it's going to kill. They both do an up B battle.
And then there.
Aphro comes out on top 2-1 in his favor right now. Johnny shaking his head. Okay.
Wow, that was a really close game right there. So, Johnny, I don't really know typical stage selections for SAMUS.
I would imagine he would want something with a low ceiling, but Bayonetta thrives off that just as much, so it's kind of tough for SAMUS in this spot. It's really just going to be a comfort pick, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, is that you wouldn't want to pick a low ceiling stage like Town and City or Smashville, but you also wouldn't want to pick a stage... I mean, you would probably want to pick a stage. Oh, all right, but he goes to FD.
Going right back to FD. I mean, it was pretty close.
Yeah, I guess why not go back?
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't want to give... I mean, I think SAMUS benefits so much from having platforms. So even though there are low ceilings such as Town and City, and even though like Dreamland has a low ceiling, SAMUS benefits from the platforms a little bit more than Bayonetta does because he can 0 to death.
Bounce it. All right. Gets the up air to jab. The second hit of jab, though, doesn't connect to SAMUS until like certain percents.
Yeah, it's pretty
depressing.
sad. It's like incredibly sad.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Aphro going a little too ham, getting a little too crazy off stage.
That's what happens when you end up missing your Bayonetta combo and you lose your double jump.
Yep. Ooh, and he's going to charge shot for 26% already.
Jeez.
And as long as JWest doesn't get Witch Time, he is not really in danger of dying anytime soon.
Yeah. both the characters, like, they're both playing characters that are kind of similar in that sense, in that Samus, like, they both get a lot of damage off of their strings. They both have really strong back airs, and
oh my goodness.
oh yeah.
Speaking of,
Ooh.
oh, he just goes for it.
Oh my god. Ooh, nice recovery with the wall jump back air. All right. He tries to go for the missile again, gets shot by the guns.
Rolls right into Aphro's loving arms, and he's going to get a forward throw off that. Is he going to be able to convert into a kill? JWest thinking about how he's going to get up. That was really risky from Aphro.
That was, I would probably say that was a little bit of impatience there from Aphro. He's just like, he's up a game. He doesn't want to take this to a game 5. I definitely know that.
I mean, if it plays out the way it's been playing out for the past couple minutes, we are definitely going to see a game 5. Johnny Westside has woken up. He's playing this matchup the way he should be, and Aphro is making 1-2 mini mistakes right now.
Yeah.
And
the charge shot's
do
gonna
it.
take it.
Oh, actually,
no, it's not.
Great DI from Aphro. I really thought he was dead.
The counter pick ended up saving Aphro.
But JWest is just one simple hit away from taking this to game 5. Up B.
Not gonna do
wow, I'm so surprised.
I think it was because he didn't get all the hits to the up B.
What
dash
kind of
attack?
Okay, that's fine.
All
It's
right,
fine.
yeah, that's a thing.
It's okay, JWest.
Yeah.
You do you.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to game 5 in losers finals.
Yeah.
Johnny Westside versus EM Aphro.
JWest is like, I'm not playing Genji anymore. I'm playing Samus today.
He's just glad he's not fighting Genji.
Yeah.
He'd be so mad right now.
If he was fighting Genji, then
He'd be so sad.
yeah.
Genji would have the best wall cling in the whole game. It'd be ridiculous.
Oh yeah, that would.
So
be
the question is, where's Aphro going to take Johnny for this final game? Does have counter pick advantage, so that helps him out a little bit, but he's got to make sure he doesn't overextend off stage and kind of go too far in SD, because that's definitely what costed him that last game.
Yeah. We could see a run back to FD.
We are going to see a run back to FD,
Oh,
and Johnny is going to allow it. So
I guess I was right.
good call.
All right, game 5, down tilt into the Bayonetta combos.
See, he's already going way off stage again. If he goes too far, he might lose.
Oh,
Okay.
but he saved the side B.
Yeah, saved the side B that time. Very smart on Aphro's part. Kind of tricking us all.
Yeah. I was going to say, if he ended up losing the stock at 0 like that.
Oh, that would have been so sad.
Yeah.
This is going to be a lot of damage for Johnny if he converts correctly. 34 is not bad for Samus.
Yeah, for forwarder to down tilt,
Yep.
just from one combo, that's not bad at all. All right,
Ooh,
he
good
lands on
recovery.
stage with the nair. That was very smart.
Yeah, air
from
dodge and
Johnny.
an air, and that's going to work out. Pretty even game so far. Aphro has a slight advantage and is going to be able to kind of extend his lead with his guns if he wants to. However, he's just opting to kind of run at JWest right now.
Yeah.
JWest is baiting him in with these charge shots.
Yeah. Oh, they're just
Yeah,
they're
that was
standing
silly.
right next to each other.
That was definitely some silliness. Goes for a dash attack, a little greedy on
that's
JWest's part, and that could be it is
Yep.
going to be his demise.
He follows up the DI correctly, and Aphro's going to take the first stock.
Yep. Okay, Aphro's going to land with quite a bit of lag, so that allows Johnny to get that dash attack into back air.
Ooh.
Goes for a missile mix-up. It's not quite going to work out. Aphro kind of sees through it, fades back.
All right. So he lands safely the neutral air. Okay.
Ooh,
Jab
okay.
actually connected this time for Samus.
Can't believe how well these full hops are working for Johnny. Sometimes he'll just full hop and do absolutely nothing.
Ooh,
And
perfect pivot charge shot.
yeah, that was pretty silly. Okay, Johnny down just by a little bit every time he starts trying. Oh, that was so smart. Just eating right through the guns. Take that trade.
All right.
Yeah, he's got to figure out something else. The charge shot idea is not working anymore. Aphro's not falling for the fact that he needs to run in. He's just staying back and shooting bullets every time that Johnny tries to charge it up. I think Johnny's going to want to save this charge shot for the next stock, but
Probably, but
he might need to do it now.
yeah.
Oh no, this could be really bad.
Oh, all right, he gets out of it.
60%.
Okay.
And a bad down air is going to net Aphro another grab.
Oh,
that was so
the
scary.
charge shot went through the back air.
JWest looking for these back airs, but they're so telegraphed because Samus has to wait till the end of her short hop in order to throw them out.
Yeah.
Charge
Ooh,
shot, not
charge
fully
shot.
charged, so it's
Yeah.
not going to do it. This one will be fully charged, though. He can definitely take the stock. Just has to be careful. Can't really take much more damage.
Ooh.
Witch time, so nothing really going to happen there.
Yeah.
But he does waste a witch time, so the witch time isn't going to last as long. Could come into play here. Oh, God.
Oh, that's
that might
probably
be it. That might be it.
That's
yeah,
it.
that is going to do it. Aphro with a clean 2-stock game 5. Really dominant performance there in the end. And he's going to move on to grand finals to fight 2 Scoops, Fire and Ice Nico.
Yes. He gets the run back